What is up, YouTube? It's Andrew from a channel that used to be called The Brothers of War. And it was a channel I started when I was 13 years old with a bunch of my friends. We were playing 40K at my mom's house. We play in the garage, play on the dining room table. And you might be asking, why are you giving us this backstory? And I think there's no better time to resurrect a channel than when one of your favorite games gets resurrected too, and that's Guild Ball. You know, it's kind of crazy how much I've changed since I was 13, and you know how much has just changed in a short amount of time. Like I'm, you know, in my own studio kind of right now. With the idea of this whole studio was to film games, and I think there's no better game to start with on this channel than Guild Ball. And I also want to start doing podcasts, so you know, I've resurrected this channel countless times throughout the year, stumbling over myself a little, it's been a while. But essentially what I'm trying to say is I've started this channel, I've sent it in different directions, it's always been a passion project, but I think doing Guild Ball content would really kind of be cool, just because, you know, I've got friends that are really good at the game. You know, I was talking with Kevin, who also won a Kingdom Cup. I actually dug mine up. I found it. It was at my mom's house. And, you know, he's really good at the game, and I think starting a podcast where we can help newer players or players that kind of have wanted to rekindle a love for the game. Our whole community has kind of got this spark, or we used to call it the fever, where, dude, we had like 10 people show up on Thursdays to grab Guild Ball. Our community was stacked, and I loved it at that time. And I'm starting to see a glimpse of it, and I think a really good way to stoke the flames is to start a podcast, start up another channel. I was talking to Octave from Play It Painted. I'll post the link in the description here. And you know, we really think battle reports, podcasts, all that stuff would be fantastic to start with. The idea I'm going with Kevin is something very similar to this, just chill, laid back. We're probably going to talk hyper focused on like one subject for 15 minutes. So whether that be brewers, fishermen, you know, Masons Guild, we're probably going to start with what we know first. So whether it be brewers, Masons, Kevin is really good at the game. So he played Order, he played Masons, he played Falconers. You know, there was so many guilds that he played into an insanely competitive standard, and I think we can really, you know, help some people with a podcast, and it will be very similar to this. We're just chilling, just talking, cool music in the background, and you know, I think that's one of the things we're going to do on this channel. And then battle reports, the whole point of me moving was not just because, you know, it's time to leave the nest once, you know, you've kind of grown up, but doing battle reports, this whole studio was created in mind with doing battle reports, doing, you know, podcasts, stuff like that. But I've just been so busy at work. I work about anywhere from 50 to 70 hours a week, but you know, if we're doing hyper focused podcasts, something that's just really free flowing, or doing an hour battle report on a weekend, I think that's something I definitely can do with my time, especially if my friends are helping me out. And you know, I would also like to star in a couple Play It Painted videos again. It's been a while since me and Octave have collabed, but you know, I'd also really like to collab with other Guild Ball podcasters. If you're out there, like, shoot me a link. You know, I'll talk about Tapper all day, man. I've been repping this man since day one. I was in the before Twitter beef was a thing. I was in the Twitter beef over my boy Tapper and Quaff, and I'm ready to not to beef, but to talk about, say my piece on why these characters are so good. I think that would just be really fun. So yeah, I hope you understand. I mean, I don't know how long this is going to last, but I'm just happy it's here. And while it's here, I'm going to continue to do stuff. And thank you for watching this video. Have a good one.